Hello friends, my name is Rishi Prakash and welcome to Code Bay. Well, this is half past midnight and tonight we are going to talk about threesome. This is from Array. This has been asked in Facebook, Amazon, Microsoft. The tricky part is to find out the basic approach upon which this particular problem could be solved, and the basic approach would be two pointers approach, right? That should be your first clue. Now let us first go through the description of the problem, and then we will talk about how can we solve the problem, and after that we will look at the pseudocode or the real code, right? So what we have been given an array of n integers, right? Fairly simple. Then we need to find out three integers such that the sum is closest to a given number. That means you would be given a target and you need to find out three integers which are having a sum as close to a given number as possible, right? And in the end we are needed to return sum of those three integers, right? And apart from this we have been given that there is only one solution exists. Now how are we going to approach this particular problem? What would be your first intuition? Your first intuition or the brute force approach would be to just try all the combination, you know, all combo approach, the old good trick, right? Just have three for loops, one for I, one for j, and one for k, each giving you one integer and sum of which will be as close as possible. Then you can just keep a variable to track which particular sum was closest to our target, right? This is our old good trick. This would work here. What is the problem? The problem is the time complexity, which would be n into n, and that is n cube because of 1, 2 and 3 for loops. Now what comes to rescue? What comes to rescue is our uh, two pointers approach. Just so how two pointers approach will help us out here? What we will do, we know that we have a fairly good trick of using two pointers, uh, and we can find out if there exists a sum x in O of n time, right? That is there. Now what we can do, we can take total sum, that is our target, we can minus current index value, right? We can loop over array, and from the target we minus current index value, and whatever is remaining we can find that using our two pointers approach, right? So this part would take n iterations and this part would take O of n. So using this approach we will be able to solve our problem in O n square complexity. Now how to actually apply this particular approach? What we will do, we will run a for loop over over our array, right? And inside the array what we will do, we will just find out using two pointers approach what sum we are needed to find. Let me write down the whole pseudocode for you. Okay, so here is our pseudocode. Let me go over the pseudocode. First we have defined three different variables. One is our target sum. Two different variables are, one is to keep the best difference so far, and the second is to store the actual value which is nearest to the target sum. Now the best difference so far and nearest sum value are two different variables. Why we needed to keep two different variables is because, for example, if you have a target sum x, the nearest value could be from positive side or from the negative side. uh, X minus 1 is also nearer to x as much as x plus 1 is, right? Hence we are needed to keep the absolute difference, which is least so far, and our nearest value, right? Now let's go through our pseudocode and why we are trying to create the algorithm in this particular way. Let's try to understand that. What we have done is we are going over the array, we are looping over array, we are getting the current element. Using the current element, we are trying to find what is the remaining sum which we needed to find. Using two pointers approach, we are trying to find the remaining sum, the temp sum, right? If the temp sum value is nearest so far to the target sum, we will update the best so far and nearest sum. Depending upon that, we will update I and j's value depending upon what is the value of temp sum. And after all the iterations are done, in the end we will just return nearest value. Now just make sure there are two very important things which you needed to take care of in these kind of questions. One is, we have already seen that we are needed to keep two different variables because the nearest sum could be from either side, from positive side and from negative side. Apart from that, the second important value, the second important point which you are needed to keep in mind is, when you will be traversing through array, you might be having extreme values. Extreme values means integer max value or integer mean value as a part of your array, as a part of your array elements. Now because you are trying to find sum of two different variables here, what if one of the values is an extreme value? If it is positive extreme and you add something into it, it will automatically goes towards negative extreme. This is how the compiler works. It will map the plus 1 in the highest positive value to the highest negative value, right? It will just wrap around. Now to make sure such things do not hinder your progress, do not hinder the algorithmic progress, what you need to do, just make sure you take these variables as long, right? Take these variables as long, so that you can store more than integer dot max and integer dot mean value and can perform your algorithm, your program smoothly. Right, now let us look at the actual program code.